Minecraft. And generally the purpose is so I can, you know, so that I can document my world, because basically I'm trying to make everything flat. I'm trying to cause ecological destruction. And I'm doing it on peaceful mode. So somebody might think when I get done that I just made it flat and creative, which is not true. And currently I am okay, gotta get out of here. Currently I'm trying to get rid of all of the trees on this mountain. And I have my trusty lava bucket, so I can do some hardcore tree removal. And this side of the mountain, I've pretty much I won't say that I pretty much am finished, because I'm not. So basically my plan is just to use different tools until I don't want to be caught on fire. So my plan is just to use different tools until I until I run out of the tools. Yay, you're flat now. Okay. There's a tree down there, and there's also a tree over there. So maybe I'll go, if I can, in this direction. Ow. The great thing about playing peaceful is that it's really hard, but not impossible to die. Like today I tried to swim in some lava, apparently. That was not conductive to my health, I tell you. And generally the idea is to take all of the material and use it for things. So you can't really see from this angle, but I built a giant castle, and there's a little palace inside of the castle, and I'm also building a giant pyramid. But right now I want to get rid of this little mountainous area because it's kind of the thing that I started with. So I want to finish what I started. Okay, and then there's this thing. Right now, Ooh, there's a tree over there. Yeah, I'm also trying to see if you can actually make things go extinct in Minecraft, because Minecraft is bigger than our world, but theoretically you should be able to do it. But things are also They're also spawning randomly. But if I got rid of all of the sand, then I think there wouldn't be any sea turtles. So that's kind of my strategy here. I'm trying to cause ecological destruction. Why? I mean, if you want like a serious reason, it's like an art. It's like performance art. It's my performance art that's lasted at least a year so far. I've been doing this for a year, but I kind of got bored of it. Oh, I should go up there and get rid of the birch trees. Okay. But I did get bored of it. And right after I got bored of it, we have one person watching. Hello, handsome. Is this Bedrock or Java? This is Bedrock. This is Sparta. Thank you for calling me handsome. I'm blushing. Yeah, it's Bedrock. So I am going back. Thank you for the comment, though. That's wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to go try to get the birch trees up there. Forgot what I was saying, but yeah, no, I was like doing this for about a year, this world, but I got bored. And then I broke my elbow, so it was really hard to play on any computer game. But I'm recovered, my elbow's recovered, and I had a conversation with my son, and he's like, oh, what happened to your Minecraft world? I'm like, oh. He was like, oh, I believe that you can do it. Because generally the joke was that making my entire world flat is impossible. So he's like, you can't give up on the impossible dream. So I can't give up on the impossible dream. Okay, so maybe I need like a way to track when to check the chat. So maybe after I break my tools, I will check the chat. But I need to get either... How do I get up there? Need to use my shovel. My shovel! All right, we got some... There's a tree over there too. Yes, that one. So right now we're trying to get rid of all the trees. Okay, how am I going to get that tree though? That tree's at a very odd place. Oh, and that one too. But I'll try and get the birch tree first. Okay. Oh, there it is. Also, the great thing about Minecraft is I have a fear of heights. So I know it's a game and everything, but when I'm looking like that, I'm like, oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. How do... All right. This calls from some lava. First, I'll check the chat. Then I will do some lava. Thank you. I will destroy everything. It's really hard on peaceful to do, but I will do it. All right, here we go. Lava. Well, I'm gonna burn. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Don't do this at home, kids. Definitely not. Don't burn down trees. Although, my dad, this is going to be a long story, but I think it will pay off. When my dad grew up, his dad died when he was like 8 years old, and he had this farm. So my grandmother's brother-in-law, like that's my Uncle Charlie, he kind of like took over the farm and was like a father figure for my dad. Guy anyway. He was very told all of these colorful stories, like when he was in the Second World War, he was captured by the Germans and he was on this Jeep, and then he escaped by jumping off of the Jeep. I remember that story from being a kid. And I told my parents that story later, and they were like, he wasn't in the Second World War because he was a farmer and he couldn't I think if you had your own farm, they wouldn't let you go because, somebody had to feed the nation. So yeah. Anyway, he had this farm and his wife died and he died because they were pretty old when I was a kid, but really nice people. But anyway, they both died. And my dad and I, so the farm was going to be like, the sons decided that they were going to auction this farm off. So we had to make the farm look presentable. So my dad was the person in charge of making this farm presentable. So he got he was burning some garbage, and he was burning the garbage, and he made a big pile because it was the 90s. Nobody cared about the environment, I guess. But anyway, he made a big pile of garbage. Now I think I need to switch my tool. He made like a big pile of garbage, and it was right next to this row of cedar trees that had been placed there to kind of like break the wind. And I told my dad, I don't think you should put it there because there's a possibility that it will catch on fire. And because I was like 11 or 12 at the time, he was like, no, I'll put it there. No problem. It's not going to catch on fire. So it did catch on fire. And I don't know, the line of trees was like a mile or two long. And the bottom half of all of these trees caught on fire. Oh, and we're just standing there. And I'm like, what do we do? And he's like, I think we should call the fire department. But yeah, that was crazy. So don't do that in real life, folks. All right. I'm destroying these poor sheep habitat, the habitat of these poor sheep. I think they'll like it better when it's flat. Also, I should have probably stuck to cutting down the trees, but the trees are getting more inaccessible, so. The copper shovel. The cow is looking at me very judgmentally. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I wonder the same myself, Mr. Cow. I wonder the same myself. Ooh, I'm almost out of space. Let me check the chat. Da, 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 da. All right. We're back. Are we back? Kind of. We're kind of back. All right. So I'm going to have to get rid of all this stuff. So I'm going to have to go. No. No. I didn't want an axe. I wanted a shovel and maybe put the shovels down so I know where they are. Na, na, na. All right, here we go. The good thing about tools is that you can do the job much quicker. The bad thing about tools is that they get destroyed a lot quicker. Or maybe not a lot. They get destroyed, so you have to replace them. I think it would be interesting to have like some kind of stats in Minecraft. I mean, there's basic stats like blocks broken and stuff, but it would be good to see how many tools I used. You know. Don't judge me too. I'm making it flat for everyone's benefit. I don't know about that. All right. I also like in Minecraft, it's raining and it doesn't put the fires out. Like, what? Why wouldn't it put the fires out? My son told me that mobs generally like the highest ground. It's probably like some kind of programming thing. I don't know why, though. Like, why would a pig be on this mountain? If you're a pig, you're like, yep, I want to go to the top of the mountain. You know? I don't get that. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. It is really relaxing, though. Sitting here in the rain, digging dirt, not actually getting wet, not actually getting physically tired. Kind of the best of both worlds here. All right. And are those leaves going down? I think they are, but also I don't understand why trees don't have gravity. Like, I understand that you want the blocks to be used later, so you want to be able to use like a plank or something. But if you chop the bottom of a tree off, it's not just going to float in the air. Also, I have an insane amount of leaf litter because I have been using some of it for like fuel, but not a lot. And I'm keeping everything that I can collect. So, oh, I'm already out of stuff. No, there's one slot left. Okay, in my inventory, but my shovel's gonna die soon, so I think I'm gonna go get more shovels. And I'll give you a tour. A tour of my land. As much as I can. All right, do I have another shovel? I do not. All right, let me collect some of this stuff. Also, there's a random chicken. Oh, there's so many trees down there. Should I attempt to cut down some trees? I think I started cutting down the trees because there was trees on this level and it was hard to get the ground flat. So I'll just keep the axes. But all right, now we're going to go down. We got to be careful where we jump because it's a long way down, as you can see. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. But we're at the bottom. You imagine that's all you needed to do to get down to the bottom of a mountain was fall. And it's not really an island. As you can see, my son and I, we caused some destruction on that island over there, on that part there. But I needed a part to delineate where my actual flatness was going to finish for now. So you can see I kind of stripped the mountain of all of its dirt over here and all of that. And all of that. And all of this was like, there was forest all of here. So this is like a forested island before I got here. All right, so I'm just going to put some stuff in these boxes. And the boxes are probably pretty full already. And my idea is to, okay, need another box. Like, I'm going to make some roads eventually. But now I have to go to the palace because the palace is where I keep all of the copper ingots. Let me check the chat and see if there's anyone here. Anyone has said anything? No, there's still one person here, but no one has said anything, and that's fine. You don't need to. You can just relax with the rain. This is a parkour course that my son made, and there is like at his house and a dog, a statue of a dog or a cat pooing for some reason. I don't know why. And in here, there's a chicken that he trapped. And I guess we can get this egg, even though we don't need it. And this is my castle. And when I started making the castle, I was like, oh, this is so big. It's going to be so, it's going to be the biggest thing in the landscape. And I don't know why I made it so long. But yeah, it's pretty long. But I'm not sure you'll be able to see it in the rain. There's a big pyramid that's in the middle of construction and like a baby pyramid that's smaller. Yeah, I don't think you can see it in the rain, or it's not over there. It's over, yeah. You can see the small pyramid. That's the small one. And the big pyramid starts just behind the small pyramid. And yeah, you can see a little bit there. And it's 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer, completely made out of sandstone. So that's like a crazy project. I don't have enough sandstone in this biome. Also, for some reason, I got rid of my crafting table, so I need to make a crafting table. But first, I need some copper or any kind of ingot, really. Okay, there's some tools here. Ooh, I can take the stone shovel. I'll take that. I will put here, 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 here. Okay, where are the ingots? All right. Oh, wow. I thought I was running out of ingots, but clearly not. Okay. Need to make a crafting table, though. Let's put it here. Okay, I need planks first, right? No. Planks. All right. No. No, I don't want. I just made 64 crafting tables. Oh, Jesus. I only wanted one. Why would I need 64 crafting tables? Okay. Now I need more blanks. I need wood. I'm not sure I have any wood here. Oh, I do. Do I have a full stack? A full stack would be good. Okay, those were the ingots I was looking for before. I told you I had a lot of leaf litter. So much leaf litter. pretty sure I put some wood here recently. No. 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 Sand. Okay, there's a little bit of wood. Not a lot. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So we can make the wood planks, and then we can make the shovels. Oh, let's eat the egg. Oh, wanted to eat the egg. Oh, oh yeah. I made a baby. Well, I didn't make it. The baby chick hatched. And I like those firefly plants. Those are cool. Also like the vines growing on the walls. Pretty cool. All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's make some planks. All right. Let's put the rest in. Okay, maybe not there. All right, I need also. I need one of these. Okay. Got my crafting table. And we're going to make. Oh, I need sticks. Ah. Right. I need sticks. Okay. We got sticks. We'll put the rest of the sticks in there. And we can now make some shovels. So many shovels. Okay, I think that's enough shovels. I have a question, though. I'm going to try something. All right. We'll take this. Like, I wonder what happens if you put... Oh, I didn't see that that was empty. Okay. No, it doesn't do anything. Aww. I wanted it to do something. All right. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to rock and or roll. Now we got to go back up the mountain. You can enjoy my screen saver. Well, it stopped raining, so you get like a good view of the big pyramid. I really like those firefly bushes. Very nice. Would it be cool if there was like firefly bushes in real life? That would be awesome. And I got wheat. All right, no time. So my plan is just to go to the top of the mountain and get rid of as much stuff as I can possibly do with the tools. that I have, and I won't go down even though my inventory gets filled up because I don't think I'm going to run out of dirt. But maybe I will, but that seems like a problem for future me, right? Look how big it is. Yeah. And all of this from the palace over here was hills and forest. And a lot of the land has actually been recovered. I mean, I say recovered, but if I go down, for example, there might be water under a lot of these areas. Not that one, but. All right, I gotta go to the top of this mountain. Yes, there's a crafting table there. Yes. Great. Oh, I can go this way, I think. No, I cannot go that way. I made like a little place to go. All right. I mean, clearly. I keep getting distracted because I should start at the top, but I'm like, this is uneven. So we'll get rid of this little hill here. All right. I think the pig's going to walk into the fire. Which is unfortunate. All right. We got that little part done. Okay, let's go to the top. Going to the top. And that's a big hole. Because the idea is if you start at the top and then you get rid of the top and then you can like go down and down and down and then you're just left with can't remember what it's called. Yeah, you're left with the rock. You're left with a little rock, and then you can, I mean, in this case, a big rock. And then you can, you can destroy it to your heart's content. All right. So we're just gonna Keep going until there's no more shovels. Kind of boring, but yeah, and I did the same process over there that you can see, but this is like the peak of the mountain. And I thought that there was like a hole in the middle of this, but I think it's not actually a hole. It's just like a little bit of a cave situation. And we're going. Ooh, I already ran out of spots to collect anything. So we need to be careful because eventually it would get to a point where all of the spots will be taken up by raw material and I won't be able to. Can I? No, I can't because I don't have a space. So I can't like put a shovel there. I should have started with all of the shovels in one spot. Maybe if I can just stand here, I can get the shovel to die without collecting anything. I gotta move. Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right. Let's put that there, 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 and put that there. Okay, great. All right. So I'll check the chat every time my tool breaks. And the goal is to make this mountain flat. So many blocks of dirt are left behind. Because if I don't look backwards, all of those blocks, I forgot what it's called when they phase out of existence, but so basically in Minecraft, because it's such a huge world, when you're not looking at something, it doesn't actually exist, which is odd. So it will just render when you look at it. Okay, I need to get up here again. Oh, geez. Come on, break. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll check the chat after every 2 tools break. There's so many blocks over there. That's crazy. Need to be a bit more efficient though. Well, I suppose as long as the last shovel, I can move the last shovel, then there'll be space. Because I don't want to like stop my rhythm every time I need to like change the shovel. Wow. Craziness. And I don't know how long it takes them to dematerialize, like 5 minutes or something. All right, that was unfortunate. Let me collect as much as I can. All right, done already. It's raining here. My son's got like the school picnic today, which is a nice idea, of course, but the weather here is always horrible. Like my daughter had her school picnic yesterday, and she came here and she was like wet because of a storm. Here we go. It's very relaxing. It's like you got some frustrations, break some dirt. Life not going the way you wanted, break some dirt. Cow, don't fall down there. Don't fall down there. There's a big hole over there. That's why cows shouldn't be on mountains. It's dangerous. And that's the sound caves make in Minecraft. Yeah, there's a cave there. Lovely. Egg. Where did the egg come from? There was a chicken here before, so that kind of makes sense. Let me just collect all of the blocks that I can, and we're done. All right. That's not great, this little thing here. As I said, it's not a hole, it's like connected down there, but there's a little bit of a cave situation going on that I don't like. All right, here we go. Some sun. It's weird because it's like raining and then it's sunny. So right now there's sun in my face. I think I need to do something about the sun. It's in my face. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, that's got a lovely plummet also. Plummeting to my death is something I don't want to do, even in Minecraft. Because the game always says something snotty like wherever my name is, fell from a great height. Vampire something 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 fell from a great height. All right, let me get all of these, as many of the blocks as I can. I was going to say they all kind of got rid of themselves, but I see they did not. They're just over here being all blocky. It's time for a chat check. We are entering hour 2, about to enter hour 2 of Minecraft. I think I'm going to play another 2 hours. I'm going to stream. And generally I do play a lot of Minecraft now, but I don't stream at all. Maybe I should. I don't know. So I'm just streaming it so there's a record that the world was not flat and I didn't cheat, you know, if I ever do make the world flat. And I had this thought like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this mountain and then I'll be done. But no, there are other mountains. Like Minecraft's huge. It's huge. Huh. How do we get over there and not die? Which is a question you would think you wouldn't have to ask very much in real life, but there you go. Also, apart from being on peaceful, I also have keep inventory because that would be really annoying. Dying and then having to come back. Oh. All right. I built that so I could get out there. So we need to build another one. So I can just get rid of it then. Boom, boom, boom. Do I need to get rid of that one? Maybe. No, that's good. That's the same level. That was scary. I was scared. As I said, I don't like heights. Not a big fan. Which is why everything must be flat. I also don't like the ocean. So, I mean, I like looking at the ocean, but I don't like being on the ocean, you know. That seems unnatural. Okay, are we done? I think we are done this level. So we have to continue then. How did he get on fire? I don't know, but ooh. Generally the traders don't like. I have noticed that they do light themselves on fire with great frequency, but they don't actually burn to death, unlike the sheep and the pigs and stuff. All right. Something very satisfying about this. All right, let me pick up all the blocks that I can. Let me go over here, pick up some blocks before they disappear. I don't know why I went all the way over here for that one block. All right. Back to life. Back to reality. All right. I think that was two. That was two shovels. Time to check the chat. Checking the chat. We got one person still. And it's okay. Oh, no. I almost walked straight in that direction. I much like it when it's like a little thing like that. I like it a lot more when it's a little thing like that. Grammar be good. Grammar be gone. I have a review channel on YouTube. But generally this week, the thing that I've been doing most is just playing Minecraft. Because I like it and I've got a goal. Which is to make everything flat. Make everything flat. Make everything flat. Make everything flat. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bridge thing over here. Maybe in this way. And I'm going to get rid of this little area here now. Can't really be high if I can connect to the ground like that. You know. I'm going to get rid of this so I don't have to do it again. As many of these blocks as I can get rid of. All right. Done. Done like dinner. Crazy. So when I started today, this was still forest. Behold, the destruction of mankind. I mean, man's destructive capacity, which also leads to the destruction of mankind. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Guess I can go this way. Hey, Wolfie, grab a shovel. Make yourself useful. Stop eating the sheep. Also, it's kind of a weird mechanic that wolves will eat sheep. Then they'll just leave the meat there. I can understand leaving like the fleece or whatever, but the actual meat? Okay. It's raining tacos. Not tacos. Okay, I think that might be a big plummet down there. Okay, I'm kind of out of room anyway. I got to go down and put this stuff somewhere. I don't know which way to go down now, though. Maybe this way? Yes, this way. All right. Cowabunga! I love peaceful! Ow. Didn't hurt at all. I think I'm almost out of boxes all over there. Anyway. Hello, cow. How do you do? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm destroying your natural habitat. Yours too. Sometimes there's horses here, which is pretty cool, but I think I've only seen them like once or twice. Because I've been stuck. Well, I say stuck. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. All right. This box should be empty, relatively. Okay, the important part is that I need to put all of my shovels here. That way I can replace them with more shovels. All right, here we go. Back to nature. Back to reality. Back to Minecraft. I was thinking that I could do, I don't know when, but I could do like one very long video, like one of those 1400 hours of Minecraft. And then you could just, people just watch it forever and ever. Oh, okay. Yeah. One of the plummets goes down there. I'm trying to. Can I even get up? I don't think I can. I need to go over here. I'm trying to get back to the top. Back to the top, baby. All right, I'm going back to the top. Back to the top. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, that's the wrong top. Yeah, because I need. That is a top, but that's the smaller top. I need to go over there. How I get there from here. No, wait a minute. If I go over here, it should be connected. Yeah, it's connected down here. Yeah. Because that's why I started over there, because I saw that it was connected. Yes. I figured out simple geography. Do I get a prize? Do I get a cookie? Always. Always give yourself a cookie. You know? You may not have another chance. Oh no. That was a little bit too depressing. My daughter and I were watching this, like one of those YouTube cooking competitions, basically. And it was so life affirming because they were like these British people. And they were like, this has been an amazing day. It's pretty cool. All right, here we go. We're back. We are back. And oh, now it's raining outside, so now it's dark. It's raining in Minecraft. It's raining everywhere. I had this theory once, probably not true, but that because Minecraft is connected to the internet, right? So maybe it checks the weather where you are. And because it's always raining here, It's always raining in Minecraft. I don't know. I just made a hole there. That's not good. Okay, very important. There's so many holes everywhere. Oh, Jesus. That's what I mean. There's holes everywhere. So many holes everywhere. Holes in the ceiling. Okay. That should be able to get if I'm over here, maybe. Yeah, and I got to get that one too. I need to go on. That's crazy because it's just hold on. There's like some overhang of cobblestone. I was about to call it bedrock, but that's technically not bedrock in Minecraft. I'm sure if you're watching this, you know what bedrock is. But if you don't know, bedrock in Minecraft is like you can't dig any past bedrock in Minecraft. It's like the absolute bottom. And they call that stone cobblestone, which doesn't make any sense to me because cobblestone is just stone that you use for paving material. So it's not like you can mine cobblestone. But this is a world where fire doesn't get put out by water, so I think maybe my standards for that are a little too high. Okay, shouldn't walk anywhere. Yeah, because my shovel's about to break. Egads. Why don't people say egads anymore? It's very respectable exclamation, especially when you have, oh, it's a bat. So I think also you could make bats go extinct in Minecraft, right? Because if there are no caves, then where are they going to spawn from? I thought that was a plummet. I was like, no, not a plummet. That's a plummet. Ah. Okay. All right, the pig got caught in here too. Okay, Piggy, follow my lead. I keep expecting to find a plummet somewhere here. Also, there's like a lake somewhere under this thing. An underground lake. Oh. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Also, I like how there's an economy when I am the only person who lives on this island. My son's occasionally here, but like, that's a pretty large economy for just 2 people. Na 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 na. Life is life. All right. Guess he wasn't stuck. He wasn't stuck. stopped raining. Suddenly, the clouds are gone, and we carry on. And we rhyme badly. Okay. Ooh, this granite. I like granite. I don't know. Maybe it's just a 90s kid in me, but granite was always like, very elegant. Granite countertops. Wild. So I made a lot of the buildings inside the palace, maybe not a lot, but a few of buildings inside the castle with granite. Yeah, and I'm going to make like roads, but I'm not sure what material to make the roads with. I think it'd be cool to have like roads with like lamps or even lined by those firefly bushes. Be very romantic. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm in the groove. Groove is in the house. I kind of want to like listen to the radio while I'm streaming, but I think that would give me some copyright issues. Groove is in the house. Oh yeah, I'm out of space now. Pig's still pretty judgmental of my work. Well, Pig, it will be beautiful. There'll be like flatness and there'll be roads. And maybe even I'll build like small little cottages, farms. No. Yeah, those are my plans, big plans. But so first I gotta like make this mountain entirely flat. And then I have to finish the pyramid. It's a pretty crazy project, but that's what I got myself into. All right, now I gotta go over here. The fire looked really weird. Oh, I can just go like this. Just get rid of this little area already. Ooh, I could do down there too. I will. I'm gonna make all the dirt go away up here. Or maybe not. Yeah, that seems like a longer project. But over there I can do it. Funko Medina. What a weird song. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were in the way. I don't think wolves do that. I think wolves just come around and bite your butt. Both in Minecraft, but this is peaceful, so they're not going to attack me. But yeah, that was kind of heartless of me, but I didn't see him. Okay, how do I get back up there? Like this way. Okay. I think that is all for that level. So next level. This level's a lot more solid, it seems. All right. There's just a big cave down there. Makes me scared. All right. No? All right, now we're going. I think we're making some progress here. And the progress we're making is making everything flat. Nice to know that this big, huge mountain is just full of holes. I don't know. Is every mountain just full of holes? Seems a bit disappointing. Because, you'd think mountains be very solid and stuff. Would be very solid and stuff. I think if I fall down there, there's not really any way out. As you can see. Oh, so many holes everywhere. the granite ends. The sun is setting in my face. The shovel's almost gone. Okay. It's a little bit dangerous down there. Yeah, but I'm making good progress. Kawasaki Ninja Hoy! Oh! Ow! Oh no! Oh no! I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh. It's good though. Show you my palace. So this is the palace. And I don't think I have any storage space left in here. I'll just put some stuff in here. Well, it's one way to quick travel, that's for sure. Okay, that was fun. I wasn't expecting to die. I guess no one's expecting to die. No one expects death. I mean, that is true. Yeah, I planted these trees so I'd have like a nice little walkway in the park, but I think I went a bit too extreme with that, so I think I need to get rid of the trees. That's a door. That's a door. And where's the gate? There's the gate. Oh yeah, how do we get up there? Yeah, I'll show you something cool. This is the interior of this mountain. It's hollow. And there's like I think my son was doing some thing with water down here. Guess if I made another bucket, I could get it, but yeah, there's a hole down there. some gravel that fell. I could keep this. It'd be cool. But everything needs to be flat. In my own construction. You know, not just a hodgepodge of stuff. All right. Here we go again. Up to the top of the mountain. Yes, indeed, Mr. Cow. I'm going to the top. That looks cool. Yes, Mr. Sheep, follow me. We're going to the top. We're going to the top. Ain't gonna stop till we get to the top. Is this where we are now? I think it is actually, right? Yeah, it is. All right. I did 3 layers so far. Which is pretty good. Guess I should have started with the interior dirt and then moved to the exterior dirt. But I feel a lot of accomplishment. Did a lot today. That's a little bit of a plummet over there. Oh, see? Poor sheep lit themselves on fire. And we're off. This is where there's holes everywhere. Okay. That's cleverly designed for my enemies. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so my biggest enemy is myself. All right. That's what I like about this game. Like, you can be working for a long time and you do see progress, but so it is satisfying, but like it's kind of crazy that this randomly generated world generated something like this. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I may have just built that also to do something I don't remember. Fire. Piggy. Also, these levels are really big. And I keep thinking, oh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I guess they're not levels. They're more like layers than levels. Oh, I didn't ask someone about something that I wanted to ask. Now I have to wait. I will never know the answer. All right, now I'm quiet. Well, I think it's storming now. I mean, in real life, not in Minecraft. I don't know if you had this thing, but when I was growing up, my parents were really paranoid about us using anything electronic during a storm. And I don't know, because they were afraid that like the house would be hit by lightning and then we'd get electrocuted if we were using the phone. I wonder how true that is. Like, I would say probably in this apartment, no, because I'm at the bottom, so I imagine there'd be... First of all, the apartment's pretty small, so, I mean, not very tall. So there are trees around that are taller, so they'd be struck by lightning before the apartment is. But even if it was, I think they have, like, grounding, right? So did my house not have grounding? Probably not. That's why they were so paranoid about that. This level is almost done. You can see I got a bit to go before I'm over on the level of the small peak. But I will get there. Do 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 do. Okay. This level keeps on going forever. Although I feel much more comfortable on this side of the mountain. Actually, I think that's it for that level. Let me check. Oh, no, over here, there's a bit more. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really raining. Clearly, there's no sun to be in my eyes anymore. But we are in the third hour of Minecraft. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. If you threw a party and invited everyone you knew. Okay, I need to like walk around and see if there is actually any. No, it's done. All right. If you threw a party and invited everyone you knew you would see. Something, something, something. Friend and a confidant. I just realized I did a review of Night Court, and I said it was revolutionary because it like influenced characters being jerks to each other. And I realized like everyone has really fond memories of Golden Girls, but if you actually watch it, they're horrible to each other. They're always making jokes at each other's expenses. Touching the weak points. Oh, I thought that was granite. Hit the light really weirdly. Very bizarrely. Anyway, here we go. Okay, now it's raining and the sun is shining, which happens very often here, so I don't know why I'm surprised. We're getting the dirt. We're dirt farmers, harvesting dirt to destroy the ocean. Yeah, because I want to. Making things flat involves destroying the ocean because I need to put the dirt somewhere. That's why I'm keeping all this dirt. Odd, you say? Yes. Impossible, you say? Probably. Not everybody needs a hobby, right? Chicken, don't go near the fire. Ooh. It's a tree. I have an axe. I'm like, let's hit that with the least efficient thing I have. I'm sure it will work. Oh, right. This is the end of this level over there. All right. Over here. I'm really concentrated because I don't want to plummet to my death. Which doesn't, I mean, the only consequence that has really is that I wake up in my own bed as if this was some Minecraft nightmare. Okay, now we gotta see if this is everything on that level, and I think it might be. Apart from there, oh, it's a little puppy. No, over here we still have some work to do. Yeah. Random disappearing block. Yeah, I don't want to fall down there. I don't want to fall down there. I think that's the hole from the that I showed earlier from the cavern. It would make sense that it's there. Okay, is that everything on that level? I believe it is. Or maybe not. Yeah. All right. You can't see anything anymore. The glare is too much. It's a little nice kind of amphitheater thing there. I'm kind of debating keeping this, but then it wouldn't be flat. All right. You got this gravel here. Gonna make everything on the same level because of the gravel. But I wonder if that's the same. No, that's the level I was working on. It's confusing. Ooh, we got some wood. Yeah, we're getting back to the levels where there's wood again. Trees, but I'll deal with that when I get there. Okay. Okay, so I think this is the next level. Ooh, iron. Birds are going crazy. I was doing this without tools for a while, which is very inefficient. Super inefficient. Super inefficient. Okay, I need to go over there. Okay, I think this is where I ended up. Yes. Who knew? My shovel is done. Be a cool little area. Put on plays and such. What if there's ever been like Minecraft plays where characters are doing Macbeth, Othello? I would assume yes. And this just gives us a comparison how much more we need to do. And if you look down there, there's a lot more. Going in the dark places there. Yeah, I don't know, maybe to go in that direction. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. So I shouldn't go down that direction. That would hurt. I think I died last time I did that. So I'll go down this direction now. Ow. Need some recovery time after that. Okay, I'm good now. I didn't even get any damage from jumping from that hill to the hard stone down below. Stream boo. Need to go get some more tools. Yeah. I mean, the mountain's smaller, but you can't really tell from here. Hello, cow. There's a hole down there, which also goes to the underworld. I don't need meat. No. All right. I think I'm gonna make some pickaxes now. I'm almost done the stream, but I think we need what's the word? Variation, yes. Variation. Meow. Okay. So need that. We need that. And we need all right. Put that back there. Yeah, when I started this project, all of the stuff that I harvested was all in these boxes. So I was like, made sure I used everything from the box. It's probably a good idea. beautiful flatness. And the crazy part is that I am basically trying to make the Minecraft world, my world, look like an NS64 or an N64 graphics. So I'm trying to make it look worse. Why? I don't know, Mr. Piggy. I don't know. No. I don't know why getting the blocks goes quicker. Getting the dirt blocks, but yeah. Maybe the pickaxe is just quicker. Probably, but it's stone. Let me check. No. All right. Okay, there are some copper over here. There is some copper. Oh, there's more. I'm going to make it a rule to harvest absolutely every single resource I can get. Okay, now I'm stuck in this little hole. at? Let me check the chat. 21 minutes to go. Dun, dun, dun. I won't be sedated. Well, not really. It's just a song. I don't know what lapis lazuli does in Minecraft. But I want it. Be crazy if I did this line by line for the whole mountain. I don't think that would work, actually, but who knows? I've stopped talking. Because my pickaxe is about to break. All right, I have more pickaxes, but I think this is a good time to stop. Seeing as I'm tired. But I'd like to thank everyone who was watching. Thank you. Thank you, Toaster 3. Yeah, so